Just where are we with sustainability efforts and initiatives? If we were to take the temperature of sustainability efforts as a whole, would we be proud of what we've accomplished? We know we've made progress, faced down challenges, and have embraced opportunities. And to speak to this, I am pleased to welcome a good friend and colleague, Steve Ashkin, the founder of the Ashkin Group, to join me and share his insights on what he sees in the industry. Steve, welcome.
Thank you for having me on, Jeff.
Well, Steve, today's conversation is to partner with an article you wrote for ISSA Today magazine on sustainability initiatives, kind of an industry report. And you focused on the ISSA Sustainability Committee and the work that it's doing. So let's talk about this committee. It's an important project. I know you're busy with it, and many of others are as well. But give us some history, how it's grown, and how you feel about the industry's reaction to this committee.
So first of all, thank you, Jeff. It's obviously an important issue to me and to many people, not just in our industry, but among our customers and across societies in general. So in 2022, ISSA actually submitted a survey of its members to really ask them if sustainability was an issue, if they were getting requests for sustainability information from our customers, and to ask if ISSA could be helpful, especially among small and medium-sized members, to be able to meet those requests. And the results of that survey were quite clear. Members are getting more requests. Members are really being challenged by it. And yes, indeed, they are excited about having ISSA help them. So clearly there is a need. And I also just want to point out that, ISSA is doing this voluntarily. And what I'm getting at is not everybody cares about the issue, right? Not everyone thinks this is a big deal, whatever their issues are. The point, however, from ISSA's perspective was they have members who are interested, members who are looking for help. And so they felt that it was appropriate to develop programs to try to be helpful to those members.
Steve, I think the big question then would be, even though this is still in its infancy, and it's great that ISSA has responded to what the members want, but are you seeing results from all the efforts put forth so far?
Absolutely. And I think the best way to measure results is how well the committee has grown. We now have over 200 members involved in the committee. We broke it into 5 work groups. The committees have members from, I think, 16 or 17 global countries. So the interest continues to grow. And frankly, it's being generated by the increase in regulations, increase in sustainability reporting requirements around the globe. So this isn't just a US issue. It's not just, for tree huggers and what have you, but this is something that's happening around the world, and people are seeing it. And, those people who have passion for the issues or who just see it as good business opportunities are joining the committees and contributing to the work that we're doing.
Well, Steve, I'm not in these meetings, but I work with you on video production for these. And so I have a kind of a 2 or 3-part question for you. Can you speak about the engagement at the meetings? What are some typical things you guys talk about, and maybe some of your favorite parts?
So we have monthly meetings, which, due to the time differences, right? I mean, we literally have people all around the globe. So finding a time that works for everyone is a real challenge, but we'll have monthly general committee meetings with 100 plus people on the line. And it's an opportunity for all the different work groups to provide updates to everyone so everyone knows what's going on. And we do polling questions. And sort of for fun, I hope you don't mind the air quotes, but for fun, we do a, 10 to 15-minute interview with a sustainability expert in the field, which to me has been very interesting, getting our customers and other influencers to provide information. So we do that. But importantly, we have monthly work group meetings, which are smaller, which can have anywhere from 10 to 20 or 30 people on it, which actually gives us an opportunity to have dialogue. So to me, that's the most enjoyable part, to really get to know these amazing people in our industry from around the globe who care about these issues, who are smart, who are real leaders in our industry. So that part to me is really the interesting part that I really get a lot out of. And I think those members do as well. So I think we do lots of interesting things, fun things. We have an opportunity to be pioneers. And we're really trying to create a culture of sustainability. How do we get people talking and using the same language? So developing training programs, even developing games like a Jeopardy game that members could use when training others about sustainability that makes it fun and create a unique resource. And we're doing all kinds of stuff, including preparing for this year's ISSA convention. So if anyone's listening in that would like to participate and help us organize things at the convention, I hope they'll join and participate, because for us to do something big, we need a lot of people participating. And this committee certainly has the potential to really make a meaningful impact in our industry.
Yeah, Steve, I don't know how many interviews that we've recorded that you use in these meetings, 12, 15, 20, I lose count, but whenever you have a guest on and we record it and you present that to the committee, I do a deep dive into who these people are, and I'm impressed by the caliber of guests that you have on and these organizations. I mean, I guess it's more about the organizations behind them, but keeping this up, you must see some measurable results working with all these groups. Can you talk about that a bit? What kind of dialogue are you having after some of these interviews or meetings?
Well, we've had some amazing interviews with, sustainability experts from the National Retail Federation, from the USGBC, from the Global Real Estate Benchmarking Survey, GRESB, from organizations of all kinds. One of the things that's important to me is to make sure the people in these organizations take our industry seriously. That's one of the most beneficial parts, is not just what we're learning from them, but also for them to understand what an important industry we are, and that what we do is important within their facilities. And I have to say that this is one of my personal issues that I have with many people that I deal with is, they don't take us seriously, right? They want to dictate to us how to do what we do. And they really appreciate actually knowing that we have a great deal of expertise from some amazing companies that can actually help them meet their needs, goals, and objectives. So it really has been an interesting two-way street for us to receive information from them and for us to be able to highlight the value and importance of the cleaning industry.
What's the finish line? When does it all culminate into we did it?
In the sustainability world, we talk about sustainability as a journey, that there really is no finish line. We always want to get better, right? We always want our companies to be more profitable. We always want to make people's health better. We always want to make the environment better. We want to make our workers, more just, and all of these kind of things. So, what I personally hope is we will develop the next generation of leaders, right? Because this is not the Steve Ashkin show. If it's all about me, then frankly, I failed. It really is about meeting the needs of the future and meeting the needs of our customers and helping our companies be more successful. So personally, I'm really pleased with how we're developing language, how we're really identifying who the real leaders are. And I'm not just talking about the marketing people who can say the right words or put something up on their website that says how wonderful they are, but really doing things that make a difference in people's lives, in our companies, and really showcasing the importance of cleaning and what we have to contribute to a better future. So I think we got a lot of work to do. I think laying the foundation has been, we're doing a good job. And for those listening in, I hope that you'll join as well because we need everybody.
Well, Steve, to wrap up, why don't you talk about what you would like to see down the road for the committee and how others can get involved?
So first of all, I hope everyone will take the Introduction to Sustainability course. You know, when we use the word sustainability, just like when we did green cleaning, we need to standardize what everyone means by that term. And we need to understand some of the basic principles, things like materiality, which is simply a fancy word for what's important to an individual company. We really need to understand how to overcome the common objections. This isn't about politics, it's about good business, right? It's about meeting the needs of our customers. So I hope everyone will take that course. I think it's important. I think it allows everyone to better communicate both internally in organizations as well as with customers. I also hope that companies will start doing stuff. And please just stop telling people how much you care and how amazing and great and you love puppy dogs and trees and all this stuff, which I know everyone does. And forgive my sarcasm a little bit. But we really need to start getting some metrics. If you're doing good stuff, talk about it, measure it. I mean, we run businesses, right? This isn't just a marketing thing. We run businesses. We should be able to explain in good detail what it is we're doing, setting goals, making plans, talking about how we're achieving our goals or what we need to improve to make those goals. We really need to think of this as a business objective, not just a marketing tool, because it really does holistically help organizations make better decisions. So I really hope that we'll continue to grow, that we'll be nimble and flexible because sustainability is just happening, right? We're sort of in the midst of the storm. So to be able to understand that while we need to lay a solid foundation of what's important environmentally, socially, how we run our organizations, et cetera, how we measure it, cycles, all those kind of things, but also understanding that it's going to change, right? Globally, it's changing. People are learning. They're consolidating information. At the same time, new organizations are popping up trying to add their spin to sustainability. So for people who really want to stay on top of this and not just be reactive, but can help create the future, I hope they'll join the committee. And joining is easy and it's free. Did I say free? Free is like a really good price. Free is good. All they have to do is fill out our survey. It can be found at issa.com/sustainability form. But I hope people will join, get involved with one of the work groups, and help us chart the future of our global industry, because together we really can make a difference.